if you watch the recipe part of this, this is the most important part. It was in the refrigerator since Sunday night. It is Tuesday after early afternoon, and it's time to make probably 100 pounds. It's actually 12. Oh man, that smell is amazing. This is more than 12 pounds of meatballs. This is the top secret recipe. All right, it's been sitting in there, all commingling. The smells are amazing. I want to mix it one more time. I took it out. As you can see, just want to start mixing it up a little. I want to start from the bottom. You're perfect. Now we want to attack the top. Why would somebody make so many meatballs? Because they're delicious. That's why. And this is a recipe that's been handed down to me straight from God. Obviously, if you're a Jew or a Muslim or a vegetarian, you probably aren't going to use the pork. You can replace it with veal, or you can replace it with red meat. Instead of 6 pounds of red meat and 3 pounds of lean pork, you can use 9 pounds of red meat. All the other ingredients stay the same. Alright, the table that you're looking at, the only time I do it is when I'm making meatballs. The table was cleaned. After the table was cleaned, I used 90% or 91% alcohol to clean the table. So I know there's nothing on there at all. Now the method of making the meatballs varies. Some people like a large meatball, some people like a smaller meatball. You go to the store, and the pre-made meatballs, most of them are this small. You watch Goodfellas, they're making a big one, 3-incher. Well, I found this little puppy. This is my meatball maker. Basically what happens is I take it like this, squish, and there's my meatball. My thumb from here to here is 1 inch. So as you can see, I have a 2-inch meatball. Now the rolling part, I'll just do a couple of these. We're going to do a before and after with this. This is over 100 meatballs, just so you know. Exactly how many? We'll find out when we're done. But you can see how fast the process is if you're good at it. All you're doing is scooping up a little meat, getting the meat out of there, and throwing it down. The next process is the most important one. That's forming the meatball. The techniques in forming the meatball. Today we will be baking the meatballs. Some people will fry them. I have fried them in the past and then baked them. I got no time for that anymore. I'm just going to form them, put them on the table, and then put them in a pan. Ooh, that reminds me. When I hit pause, I have to turn the oven on and start preheating it. Alright, that's enough of them. We got meatballs over there. Alright, we're going to move this over here. Now, I'm going to give it a little bit of a roll. Now I'm going to slap it onto the table like that. The reason why you want to slap it is there's air pockets in there. Now you want to roll it. Alright. And there's my meatball. I'm going to give it a quick form. Slap it down. form it on the table, quick roll. Kids love this, so if you got children, they might enjoy doing it with you. If they do have small hands, you want to let them roll it, and then you notice the larger hands, you want to finish off their meatballs for them. Or just let them put them on the table, and then after they're done, right before you put them in the pan, give them a quick fix. See how I'm forming those? Oh wait, there's no chef that's ever done that before. Uh-oh, I'm teaching things that have never been taught before. I'm going to get in trouble again. And there you go. Quick 5 meatballs. Those are the techniques involved in making meatballs. All right, we're going to hit pause. I got to finish all of this and then put it in a pan. And right now I got to preheat my oven. All right, I've been at this for a little bit more than 20 minutes. I'm at 74 meatballs. The oven is preheating. And as you notice, the consistency of this meat is perfect. So the ratio that I have is, I believe, to be a perfect recipe for meatballs. I don't know anybody else out there, but to me, these are the best meatballs I've ever had in my life, and everyone that I know that's eaten them agrees with me. The only difference is you don't have my sauce. Without my sauce, they're just meatballs. Well, they're still excellent, but everything tastes better with sauces, I'm told. Some people, like my father, just give me the sauce. I want the sauce. Come on. Just the sauce. I'm not a factory, but I'm doing pretty good. Probably going to come close to 150 meatballs out of this batch. That's about roughly what it is. Last time I did 197. Everybody asked me, well, why would you make so many meatballs? After they're done, you throw them in a Ziploc, you throw them in the freezer. That's why. Meatball parm, meatball burritos. Throw them in some lasagna. I'm going to guess around 150 meatballs. You do notice that they're keeping their shape very well. You can use any tool that you have. I found this one to be the best one I've ever found. I've been to Williams-Sonoma, Bed Bath & Beyond. This is my tool of choice. Your tool of choice may vary. Everybody's varies. Your meatball recipe will vary from mine. That is a beautiful thing, the freedom of choice. We get to choose what we want in life. Our companions, our friends, our jobs. Me, I'm just a prisoner. Have been my whole life. I'm just stuck here. I died, they sent me back. All right, let me get back. I'll turn this back on as we're finishing up. Quick pause for the cause. All right, I'm at about 130 meatballs. I got a little bit left. It's taken me a little under an hour to do this. Well worth every minute. For all you people that go to the store and buy meatballs. Blech! Yucky! Invest a little time for you, your friends, your family, your loved ones, your mate. All right, there we go. So what do we got? We have exactly 137 meatballs. All right, I'll do it. No one's ever taught this technique, but you roll, slap it down on the table, push from the sides and form it up, and finish the roll. That is how you make a meatball. If anybody teaches you different, not. I've made more than enough meatballs in my life. You make this recipe, you make these meatballs. I will be getting likes. I will be getting thank yous. But still, another invention of mine that will be stolen from me. Ever since I've been 8 years old, everybody's stealing my stuff. So, it's kind of easy. That throwing it down and forming it like that is the most important process, especially if you're frying, because these things fall apart when you fry them. You want to get the air bubbles out. $137 in numerology, add them up. 11 or 2. An hour of my time it was. Not that long. Well worth it though. I'll be getting all kinds of thumbs up. What the funny thing is there's so many haters in this world. For the person that gives me a thumbs down on this one, vegetarian, Muslim, Jew. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, next up, you want to start loading them into your pan. Alright, we'll take a pause for the cause. Alright, this was for all my chefs and caterers that are watching my channel. Who watch to get ideas. This is heaven. These are the world's best meatballs. I'm going to put these in the oven at 350 for a little bit more than 2 hours. Probably 2.5. I want to make sure that they're cooked through properly. I might drop it down to 300 towards the end. I don't want to dry them out. But you have the best meatballs in the world. The only thing that you're missing out on is BAM! Can't touch this. This is what is known as ambrosia. This is a San Marzano sauce cooked for like more than 20 hours and then jarred in a ball jar. Heaven on earth. Notice the consistency. Without this sauce, those meatballs are still the best meatballs on the planet. But this makes them the best meatballs in the history of the planet. Alright, hope all my chefs and caterers enjoyed this. Love you. Thank you for following me.